Grace has found me just as I am, empty-handed but alive.
You don't owe your country anything. Only government owe your country something. We all owe our country everything. And let me just say it. Many people continue to say Nigerians are ungrateful. You die for them, they will forget you. They don't deserve this. Me, I don't believe that is not true. Nobody don't forget Fela now. Nigerians are not stupid. If they pretend to fight for them, just like they pretend that they like you. When you die, they will forget because they know you don't really do anything. You didn't sacrifice anything. Now Ojuaye will do for ourselves. Africans are experts at doing Ojuaye. If you do Ojuaye with the people will do Ojuaye with you. They are not stupid. We tend to think that Africans are stupid. We tend to think that Africans are stupid. That's the problem. Brothers and sisters, young people, you owe your country everything. That's the only way you can claim that your country owes you to everything. And I'm not talking about charity. You know what I'm saying? When I say you owe your country everything, it's not to go dashing people money. That is infantilizing. This whole charity idea, people think that when they go and share 100 million, that they have done something for Nigerians. They share 50 million, they have done something for Nigerians. That's nonsense. That's a lie. African people don't need begging charity to survive. We need our people to use our talents for our people. Finish. Go doctors. If you are a talented doctor, treat your people. You want to get money, we'll give you money. But make sure that you care about the health of everybody around you. If you're a lawyer, care about justice. That's what you owe your country. You people stop being selfish in a mean way. They're gonna say, I'm not government. That's bullshit. You owe your people everything. Because whether you like it or not, it's your people that will give you everything. That's your talent that you have. You have to share it with them. Because that is what they too are using to net. If we do that, nobody needs to give any. But the problem we have in Nigeria is that we want to be dashing this 10 million, 20 million. Why we use our talent for evil? You want to give people share 100 million, but use your talent to remove 5 billion from their life. That's the difference here.
Verydarkman, that even called out his own brother and said, yes, you are my brother, but any day you F up, any day anybody complain, say this one, that one, I go call you out. Verydarkman wait to say, even though na mama go call her out, one na call the fee say, na abomination, say Verydarkman, call out Wizkid, Burna Boy, Davido, and talk about this thing. And we also forget, say, empowerment not be only for the people. Empowerment na something wey be say even you, the celebrity or the person wey create that empowerment, you go see benefit from. Not be just one person. You understand? And what if these people wey be say Verydarkman even mention their name, they are even grateful? Because it is one thing to have money. It's another thing to have that wisdom, how to put it, that this potential way. You understand? What if these people now, yeah, they happy, say Verydarkman, hey, my mind be not just go there. And here, as you talk, and I will know what to do. You understand? I don't know how not take, maybe it's not supposed to talk, he harsh, but not the fact, not the truth. You understand? At the end of the day, he's not even dictating from them. Now suggestion, he not cause them, he not fight them. You understand? He not do anything. So more than take her like that, more than not say, even this thing, now legacy for them to build. And people feel say, okay, maybe they do it. Nigeria will not forget. Have Nigeria forget Fela? Nigeria will not forget them. It's also a legacy. So people say that, oh, today you are not safe, oh, you are next, VDM, no girlfriend. This kind of a thing. You're not supposed to get friend. You're not supposed to get favorite. Yes, you'll get friend, but you're not supposed to get favorite. You understand? So more now, like a comment that said, VDM, now one of empowerment of Davido. Now don't forget, VDM already blow before Davido. Meet him. The first person that was sharing VDM was Gossip Me. Gossip Me back to back before Tunde started. You don't say, well, I follow VDM before Jenny's Glow Matter. You understand? So when I forget the messenger, when I take the message. And the reason why they hot today, the reason why they trend today, now because now VDM, now talking, now VDM is still talking like this. God bless VDM for doing so. I pray that more wisdom come upon him. You understand? Wisdom to do more right things. Okay? He's not perfect. So all of now forget. Never forget the message. What the message try to pass. Now VDM now the drag. Anyway, he still remain the father that fathered their father.
When I suppose not say Verydarkman no mean to disrespect anybody. Some of them they say na jealousy na this one. Person they make money, they use the money for himself. They use money for people we don't even know. That kind of person, you're not supposed to say innocent waiting him in get. Talk more waiting you get. If Verydarkman not talk about this thing now, funny enough, now go talk say, talk about artists because say Davido na a friend or because say Burna na a friend. Now when you don't talk, when I go pick the points when they try and make, when they say na jealousy, now this one jealous of waiting for Verydarkman. Hey, God I beg. See, you get people will be saying. It's not jealousy. There's some people that will just naturally see things online and they will just feel depressed. They could just feel like, say, maybe they know they do enough or they are not doing their best. So I think Verydarkman they try to say, okay, maybe they limit how they post some of these things online for our mental health. Because we could just see now, we'll just start a day depressed, say, God, I beg you. Are we not doing enough? Am I not human being? So that's what he's trying to say. Maybe I just understand the point. You don't plan to disrespect anybody.
God will bless you, Verydarkman. God will bless you. For this video that you made concerning Davido, Wizkid and Burna Boy, God will bless you. To be very honest, I've always wanted to talk about this thing. The fact that our major celebrities love to rubbish poverty in our faces. They like to rubbish poverty in our faces, and it doesn't make any sense, to be very honest. If you guys actually want to get fleet of cars, get it for yourselves. Nobody is going to complain. You understand? But all this show off to Nigerians is not necessary. It's actually not necessary. Oh, I bought Cybertruck today. I bought 3 tomorrow. I did this. I just bought 3.something billion naira on top car. The money that can actually employ over 1,000 youths. And very, very soon, one of you go and sit down and say, oh, my country is poor. Really? Really? You guys can decide to do whatever you want to do with your money. It's no man's business. But don't rubbish this on our faces. Enough is enough. At least if you say you don't need Nigerians again, you don't need Nigerian stream again, you don't need us to do your shows again, but know that this is your roots. It doesn't make any sense to us. If you are talking of employing 1,000 children, gifting 10,000 children, we know that the government are already useless. But we should not have people that can actually have that kind of money and they think it's car when that kind of money can actually bring about production. If that kind of money is going to empower 1,000 youths, 500 youths, 2,000 youths, why not think about all of these things? Why not look for people that will be in charge and you will just be collecting your shares? Why does it have to be the government alone? And this is for everybody in power. And also people that have 1 billion that they are not using. There are many people on the streets. There are many households that you can actually gift. There are so many people that you can help. Please, we can do better. We can do better. Enough of rubbishing this thing on our faces. It doesn't make sense anymore. It's not cruise anymore. We don't find it very funny anymore. We don't find it interesting. We don't find it interesting at all.
You see why VDM will always be VDM? Because the man, they stand for the truth. They tell you. This man, they stand for the truth to the fullest. He don't care who you be. Whether you being friend or you not being friend. They stand for the truth. And that's how to know a good leader. Waiting VDM tell Davido now. Even if you say Davido na VDM friend though, VDM not send. And now the truth be that. He tell Davido say, now you buy car of how many billion? Waiting be the thing where you don't do for your state.
If Tunde Eno do something wrong, Verydarkman will still talk about him the same way he talk about Davido, Wizkid and Burna Boy. So there is nothing like Verydarkman have a special people. Davido is Verydarkman's person. Why should Verydarkman talk about Davido in this manner? Why should Verydarkman insult Davido like this? Verydarkman didn't insult anybody. Verydarkman just asks good questions, tangible questions. Verydarkman will not spare anybody in this his thing that he's doing. If he see you going wrong, whether you're his mom, he will still call you out. So stop saying that Davido is Verydarkman's special person. Verydarkman was not supposed to say what he said about Davido. It's Davido's money. He has every right to do whatever he has to do with the money. They have not refused it. But if you want to do something with the money, try to see reasons. Try to help your people. People will now say, does Verydarkman know the kind of people Davido is saying? Before Verydarkman come out to speak about someone, he do his research, he do his finding. He don't just talk like some of you that talk without doing research and findings, without actually knowing what you are saying. I know very well Davido will not be angry. We love Davido so much. I know very well Davido will not be angry. Davido will understand what Verydarkman is saying. And you guys will actually see Davido will do something in his community and now come and say, thank you Verydarkman for opening my eyes. In a long run, people will start understanding what Verydarkman is trying to say. People will start saying, okay, Verydarkman said it too, and it's happening. Thanks to Verydarkman. People will start thanking Verydarkman. You guys remember that guy that sang that Davido's song, With You song? Verydarkman messaged Davido to credit the guy, and look at where the guy is today. All thanks to Verydarkman. So you people should not come here and blame Verydarkman for saying the truth and for actually speaking his mind, not trying to beat anybody. Nigerians, stop twisting things. Fans worldwide, stop twisting things. Verydarkman have a point there.
Some people they talk say Verydarkman not they know French. Say go they talk about Davido for outside. They talk about Burna Boy, Wizkid and the rest. See, make I tell you now. If Verydarkman want to enjoy with Davido, go feel pin. Some people they enjoy himself with Davido. When I don't know say the suffer head when I carry many of them when don't know themselves. Let me Verydarkman they carry this shout. When I don't know. Some of them they think. When they see Verydarkman like person when they say suffer really give them both sides here. You when they say the load of suffering when they your neck, suffer when we on that side, we on that face cap. Many caterpillar will come deep, many sand inside. You will still there inside. You know if you come out. Person they one side they holler, they shout on top of your suffering. Now they come they talk anyhow on top. See, if you don't feel left for the suffer when they suffer, Baba, live on like that, you your day like that, no shaking. All the rattles, we move.
For me, was it right? Was he right? To you, you might say no. To me, I said yes. Because if you are in position of money, if you have excessive of money, you should invest that money in something that will be of benefit to the society. Some of it, not all, some. Because it will also be a kind of a legacy to you, the investor. Because you are creating also a legacy for yourself, a job opportunity and a company for yourself. So, for them to have so much money, and they already have a lot of cars in their compounds, and they kept buying every year. What is the use of it? Buying cars every year when you have a lot. You don't even drive them. Because up to that note, these people, they are always outside of the country. They barely stay in Nigeria, traveling, performing all over. But they keep buying cars only that they will use in December to oppress one another. VDM was right to hit the nail on the head. Yes, he was right. This group of people, especially our celebrities, not all of them, those that are in position of money, those that are in position of wealth, they should create job opportunities for the youths. Some of them could even create, they could invest in big hospitals. Hospitals that Nigerians, they are lacking. Powerful hospitals, they could build hospitals everywhere. The money they used to buy those cars that VDM is talking about is enough to build massive hospitals, at least 2 of those. That could benefit Nigerians. So no, they won't. They rather buy cars to oppress each other, buy diamonds to oppress one another. They have no use to Nigerians. They have no use to the community and society and the country as a whole. They are not. All they do is lavish money. Of course, you can give money to charities nowadays. I do that as well. But it's beyond that.
VDM telling Davido, Wizkid and Burna Boy that what they are doing is not right with the way they spend money on cars. It is not a bad thing. Seriously, let's face the reality. The way these guys are spending money on cars, on luxury things, it is too much. Compared to the situation of Nigeria, it is too much. Let's face the reality now. You are buying cars of millions of dollars, billions of dollars in a country whereby people are struggling to survive. These same people are the people who made you guys. They made you to become what you are today. And you choose to abandon them. You choose to abandon them. You cannot even develop and like set up any business, a public business that at least few people will benefit from it. You are buying cars, houses, many things, chains of things. It is not like you're not going to buy you. And many of you guys, you are getting it all wrong. Why is VDM mentioning Davido after everything, after this, after that? VDM know what he's doing. He's a smart guy. Imagine that VDM mentioned only Wizkid and Burna Boy. What will you people say? That is the reason why VDM mentioned Davido. In fact, he's directing the message to Davido. But indirectly, he's talking to all of them. Let's face the reality. Let's call a spade, oh, because what is not good is not good, no matter how you will paint it. These guys, they should rethink the way they spend money. People need this money to live. They have more than enough. They buy luxury cars every now and then. For what? What are they using it for? What is the purpose? What is the purpose of buying cars every now and then when people need this money to survive?
VDM, their father can never be you. Their brothers can never be you. You see, their generations put together can never amount to you. You are the person they wish their father was. But unfortunate for them. Now, bakakoro na born them. And now why you see say themselves, they inherit that their papa or their mama character where they exhibit for social media right now. Oh yeah, I'll make una come make we analyze. Una no say na hear many people for this stand. VDM haters, as usual, The bloggers, they don't take them upon themselves to twist Verydarkman words, talk, say Verydarkman call those people useless, say they are not useful to the society, one. And they also talk, say, VDM no talk to Davido. He just by had Davido to him, say they already know, say, now Burna Boy and Wizkid, now Verydarkman want talk to. And then, I can't talk, say, pick your struggle. Pick your fight, where you stand, so that thunder go know where you go to scatter your brain and your breast and your bola. Where you start put. Because this is Verydarkman. When he starts that video, he talks, say, Davido, you na my man, you na my person, I go start from you. You know why? Because we dey close. You na my own BLOOD. He advised Davido, he talked to Davido, he passed the message before he talked to Burna Boy. Why? They say charity begins at home, right? Even Bible talk and say, now for in house, 9 judgment go for start. And now, these bloggers, all those empty head, where we say if they don't look around, they don't see gossip carry, they don't see anything talk, they'll come out, find Verydarkman words, twist them. They don't come outside, they drag Verydarkman bola because of that video where Verydarkman make, because they don't see content, they don't see gossip, they don't see evil thing where they pray may happen, where it happen for Instagram. Now why they don't decide to drag Verydarkman now? They don't come outside, come they twist Verydarkman word. Talk say na Burna Boy and Wizkid, na Verydarkman want talk to. If now another person they do this one, they will say that they cause unnecessary war or fight between those people. You still say even you yourself, you know they're useful to yourself. You are so useless. Because if Verydarkman no call out Davido, I sure say una for no wait to reach this time before una make video. Una for don't come out since Verydarkman, you dey bias. Davido say buy car. Why you they call out Burna Boy? But shame cash una say Verydarkman call Burna Boy and Davido together. Shame cash una, he pay una say una no see better thing whole against Verydarkman.
Burna Boy and Davido, you guys are a disgrace to Nigerian youth. In as much as I know, say no gonna primary obligations, to see through the Nigerian youth or to try to make Nigeria better. In as much as I know, say government don't fail us, but bro, una too don't fail Nigerian youth. Because I know, say the money una get today and all the money una make, na Nigerians make una who una be. Because now from the ticket una they sell for shows, from those that streaming apps, now Nigeria they stream most of na so. And most of the tickets when I think they do shows, they make money, the Nigerians then they do it. So why be saying okay this kind of many billions to billions? Go they buy cars. So we say we already get cars. No be so na really need the car. We already get cars. Una say the car project when VDM now they do for Nigeria. When be saying they go for all state, they do boyhood. This is empowerment. Do you know what it means? Say they give water to the less privileged. You carry money to boyhood for villages. Make them feel they see water where they go to drink. They can never forget you in their lifetime. They will celebrate you in their lifetime. Don't be say una need this car, una get cars, una don't make money, una get everything. But una they buy these cars just to the depress people, to they make people they go to think say maybe people they feel so una they do una go to do competition. This I go buy a car 3.5 billion. This one how many billion? Una they do competition. No, you don't get where it touch. You don't get where it touch. This is not impact. Now if they ask una now to say which life have you people transformed, how many life una don't touch, how many life una don't change? No one, una never get any life una don't change. No una bella una pockets. No una bella una pocket. This morning I could have done better in the life of the less privileged. See the little ones when VDM done they do for Nigeria, the little people here in Nigeria they celebrate her. The day when EFCC ballet the guy, see the way everybody come outside. Because they know say that guy na the hope, the voice of the voiceless. See the way Nigeria they celebrate the guy. For the little way you don't do. Imagine say the money you take buy this car, you can't go do boyhood for villages. Davido, Burna, Wizkid. How you think say Nigerians no go celebrate you now? Posterity go celebrate you now. The universe go celebrate you now. The prayers of those poor women, poor men, but they support you all the days of my life. But now they do competition. This one go buy car 1.something billion. This one go buy 2.something billion. This one go buy 3.something billion. No. This is not impact. Una don't focus on una own stomach. Una don't forget what they call impact. Impacting life, impacting society. Yes, I know say government supposed to play their own role. Government supposed to play their own role. But because government don't fail, shey una too go fail us. No.
VDM opened my eyes this morning by the video he dropped. You understand? I still see that so many people's eyes have not been open. What they are just saying, they are just chatting up and down based on say they are, OBO, 30 BG and all those stuff, kiriko. You understand now? I see people bringing Victor Osimhen into this matter, Nigeria. What VDM is fighting for? What VDM is saying? He's saying it for the benefit of you and me. But some people, because you want to use fans, this one are my fans. You are shouting fans since you were born. Nothing. You keep begging for urgent 2,000. You keep begging for urgent 5K. You keep begging. But you put no one to like set up. That's why our government they will keep using us play until we sit up, because we the citizens, we are the problem. We are the problem of this country, to be honest. Because somebody came out now to come and say one or two things that is going to benefit me and you. Because you want to claim, say, I'll be 30 BG, or I'll be Burna Boy, or I'll be this. I'm not saying that I'm going to tell them how they're going to spend their money. But it's get something so we say, they may not like even think it that way. Really, what this man said, this man is saying the right thing. If I should set up an organization, or I should set up some company, or set up, you know, understand, set up some things. They are going to benefit from it, and me myself, I'm going to benefit from it. You yourself, you are going to benefit from it. So people that is just like calling VDM the most integrity man, VDM this, I don't understand. I'm not saying that we must teach them how to spend their money. No. You want to go ask up the country, you want to do this, and Nigeria is not a country. People that is in abroad, not also. The company, you think that you want to go and work there. Do you think that it's only government that owns it? No. Many of them are owned by private sectors. Those are the things that VDM is pointing at to. They have the money to set up some organization. They have the money to set up some company that me and you, we can be benefiting from. They are not saying that they are not working. You people are not really thinking. Until we Nigerians, we start to, like, when we hear something, you think over it, you meditate over it. As well, until we sit up, this country is not going to move forward.
I and 99 others are here to remind you that Verydarkman no send anybody, Papa. You see the very important matter that Verydarkman was addressing. He posted this around 9 to 10 hours ago. If you go in the comment section of that video, it's crazy. It's crazy. The video alone on Facebook has about 100 and something thousand likes. Just the likes, 100 and something thousands. And if you go in the comment section, everybody were talking about Davido this, Davido that, Davido this, Davido that. Why? Because Verydarkman is hanging out frequently with Davido, and he once made a video call with Davido and his own mother on the line. And Verydarkman's mother even prayed for Davido on that video call. So they have a very close relationship, you understand? So they're very close somehow. So that people think that just because of that, Verydarkman cannot call out Davido, because we all can remember some time back, a lot of people have been saying, Verydarkman, why are you not talking about Davido? Why are you talking all about this, all about that? Because Davido is a guy, because he put you in a hotel back in the day, because he did this, he did that, blah, blah, blah. That's the same thing. Don't be surprised that tomorrow they will start targeting Verydarkman. That why is he not calling out Victor Osimhen? Maybe because Victor Osimhen took him to Turkey, lodged him, gave him all the enjoyment and this and that. Don't be surprised. Nigerians don't address the main matter. They look for something to create controversy. That's what they feed on. You understand? That's what they feed on. They feed on controversy. Davido came, advocated for the uncle, campaigned for him. He won the election, and that was it. He vanished and returned back to America. And the uncle was there back in Nigeria. So the people actually voted for that uncle. Where is the benefit? The people went out with him to do the campaign. What benefit did they get? Can they boast of anything? No. Now let's take Burna Boy. Where he came from, there are people there that he can help. Even from among his own fans, he can help them. But his place of priorities won't let him breathe freely. He decided to go but to assist people that are linked to Cubana chief priest, because they were beefing, or they were, how do they even call that, in banter? Because of their banter. That's why he decided to go and help the people who claim to be close to Cubana chief priest. They allege baby mama in Kenya, and they allege brother there in Nigeria. He wasted how much? He wasted how much? For what exactly? Just to show off. Nothing else. Look at Wizkid. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You go, Verydarkman just restricted himself between Burna Boy, Wizkid, and Davido, because they call them the big three. That's why they call them the big three. That's why Verydarkman is targeting those main three people. What about Tiwa Savage, Ira Star, all these, what I want to call terms? What are they doing? What are they doing? Nothing. They cannot give anybody any long-term help. Nobody. They just need the hyping, and they'll be buying cars left and right just to make people talk about them, and that is it. They cash out, they go and relax home, chill home. And don't be surprised. Elections are coming. Don't be surprised that you will see Davido doing campaign to help one or two. You can see he was there at the Aso Rock to meet the president. He went there with his uncle and with the father. Was it for nothing? He also went there even with Cubana chief priest. Politics, stuff.